Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to our program today. My name is Dr. Chidi, and Erica will be joining us in another program, and she sends her love. If today is your first time on our channel, do me a favor and subscribe, and while you're at it, make sure that you click on the notification bell. Leave us a comment, and then give us a thumbs up. Okay, we'll do all these things so that we're visible on YouTube, and so that our videos can be shared wide, and it will possibly reach someone who needs to benefit from what we're saying. I mean, it's not for everybody, but there are people who need to hear what we're saying. I want to thank all of you repeat offenders. You keep coming and you keep coming and you keep coming to show your support. We appreciate you. We thank you. We love you. We have so many programs happening on this Worship Media channel. We have programs that are focusing on politics. We have programs that are focusing on relationships, like this one. And so all you have to do is just choose the one that you feel appeals to you, and come back for it all the time. Directly after this program, we have our next program that features politics and a lot of stories that are happening in Africa and especially Nigeria. So make sure that you stay tuned for that program. And today we're going to be talking about reasons why some people think you should not celebrate Valentine. Honestly, it sounds strange, eh? You might think that, oh, this is absurd, but you never know. Who knows? Maybe at the end of the day, you're gonna think like them and decide that you will not be celebrating Valentine. Or you have a strong reason why you think people should celebrate Valentine. Please let us know in the comments section, and we will be able to maybe take a clue from there and do another program. But for people who believe that you should not celebrate Valentine, these are some of their reasons. Now, Valentine is a Christian event. It's a Christian holiday that Christians all over the world used to celebrate Saint Valentine, who they believed was a martyr, who was killed. Actually, they have different versions of this story. Some say there was a pope or a bishop who was killed for marrying a couple, and some other people say it was a bishop who was a martyr who became a saint. So many stories. So actually, the most popular reason why Valentine is celebrated is because it is a Christian event. However, that 14th of February is a day that was set aside for the worship of mythological gods. The Greek and Roman mythological stories, you'll find that they use that day to worship gods. I googled it here, and it says that, and it says it has pagan origins. It says Valentine's Day is related to birds. Can you hear that? But some people choose not to celebrate Valentine's Day, citing that it originates with the honoring and worship of mythological gods. Others don't like the fact that it's related to a pagan worship. That's the second reason why some people don't want to celebrate Valentine. But do you believe that they have a good reason? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. This is why we put a question mark. Are there really some people who think this way? Please, if you're one of them, let us know. If you think that these people have gone cuckoo, let us also know. The third reason why people feel they shouldn't celebrate Valentine is because love is supposed to be an everyday thing. They feel, why should there be a specific day to celebrate Valentine? Why should we set a particular day apart? They think that if you have a good relationship, then every day you should celebrate love. Love is not something that you prepare to celebrate. Hey, tomorrow we are going to love. They feel no. Love is something that you do every day, that you shouldn't have a specific day to celebrate love. It's not like a New Year festival or birthday, the day that we love. No, love is a way of life. It's something you celebrate all the time. So they feel that there shouldn't be any particular day that you celebrate Valentine. Another reason why some people think that you should not celebrate Valentine is that it is an expensive celebration. I don't know about you, but Valentine is considered to be the most expensive celebration. Now, I'm telling you, there is no other holiday. In fact, it's not even a holiday. In some places, it's a holiday. Ontario has found a way to make, I think, the week after Valentine a Families Day, so families have a chance to hang out together. But I can tell you, it is very expensive. Why is it expensive more than other celebrations? It's because at Christmas, you buy a Christmas gift, you send to somebody, you send them a card, that's it. You can even stay in your house to have dinner. But Valentine, oh my God, it has to be a particular kind of gift because it's love now. So your love is measured by the gift that you give. And then you follow it up with an outing, dining out. And that is when all the restaurants increase the prices. So and it's even difficult for you to get reservation during that period. So you see why some people think, you know what, is it really worth it? Spending all that money for a day to prove that you love someone. And really, a lot of times, they don't even love you or you don't even love them, but it's just the show. Is it worth it that you spend all this money just for you to show and you're not even serious about it? So they think for that reason, they should not celebrate Valentine. Now, another reason why people think that you shouldn't celebrate Valentine is because all this talk about Valentine, 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 it's about love. But does love actually discriminate? No. So when you find out that it is an exclusive celebration for people who are couples, then you can see clearly that your intention for having that event is actually defeated, because the people who actually engage in all those activities that are connected to Valentine are people who are in a relationship and couples. So how about singles? In fact, some people, because they don't want to be alone for Valentine's Day, they go and get them involved in a relationship that they are not ready for. And that could lead to a major disruption in their life. They could go to that relationship, they are not ready for it, but they just must prove that they have a partner for Valentine, end up sleeping with the person, gets pregnant, that's it. That's it. Their life just takes a very sharp turn. So is it really worth it? Is it, are you really, is it an inclusive event? Some people think no, because it's just an exclusive reserve of people who are in a relationship. So you see, maybe they have a point. Now, another reason that they put forward, those that think we shouldn't celebrate Valentine, is they say that a lot, just like I was saying, that a lot of break up happen because of expectations. A lot of people break their relationship during Valentine because the expectations are very, very high. Very, very high expectations. During Valentine, the woman is saying, okay, I will see how much he loves me. And that means I will see the amount he spends in the gift that he gives me, because that becomes a measure of how much they love you, which I've said before. That is not a measure of love. Material things are good, but they are not and can never be a good yardstick for you to measure if someone loves you. Actually, it is what people do when they don't have, like when someone doesn't have money, what they're able to do for you. That shows you, that's a measure of how much they love you. Because if they have money and they can just spend that money, you understand, then it doesn't really, they can buy any expensive thing. Does that show they love you? I don't think so. But well, let us know in the comment section what you think. Now, another reason that people think that you shouldn't celebrate Valentine, pretty much like what I said before, is that it encourages competition. It is it makes couples, compare one another. Somebody comes on Instagram and posts a picture of themselves. Oh, my husband bought this car for me. Oh, I woke up like this, and they show a pack containing perfumes, containing jewelry. I never knew love could be this sweet. They post another thing, and then somebody else somewhere is using that to measure the kind of gifts they are going to receive from their partner. Who told you that that's how it works? You don't know how much this person makes. You don't know whether the particular thing they're going to give you, they put in so much love into it, they ordered it, they specified what it should be. But because your expectations have been clouded by what you already saw, when they bring that their gift to you, it just falls flat before you, because you are busy comparing it to what somebody else got for Valentine. And then what happens? You end up breaking up because you are competing with your friends, you're competing with your neighbors, you're competing with your colleagues, you're competing with what other people are doing for Valentine. So would you rather not celebrate Valentine or wreck your relationship because of Valentine? You decide. Now, some people also think you shouldn't celebrate Valentine because of their religious beliefs. Some people think that, if you are not a married couple, you should never, some people don't even believe you should date, not to think of having a Valentine, like a Valentine dinner together on Valentine's Day. Some people think, no, 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 no. If you stay together in a romantic atmosphere, you go for dinner, they think that it may end up in two of you sleeping with each other. And in order to avoid that, they preach or they tell you to not come together to celebrate any Valentine's Day. They might have their reasons, but let us know in the comment box. And I will pause here and ask you that is watching to please go over and make sure you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, please don't go and subscribe again, because you will unsubscribe yourself. I'm going to play a nugget for you guys, and then I'll come back and continue, and I'll read your comments. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Let me take this comment. Chris Mogul says it is a day designated for all those who had kept menace to make amends and become excited or emotional and love again. Okay, that's good. This is Chris's own opinion, and I respect that. And for those of you who think that they don't need to celebrate Valentine, Chris thinks that it is a day for you to be excited and become emotional and love again. It's a day, like, if there's no particular day, then your malice and whatever problems you're having may just continue. But this is an opportunity to give you guys a day to reconcile and get back like you used to be. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for your usual support. I appreciate that. Okay, remember I talked about the other reasons why people don't think that you should celebrate Valentine. The other reason why people don't want to celebrate Valentine is because they are stingy. Stingy people. They call them the akarod. That means people who their hands are like rods. You know, rod. If you want to bend rod, you can't. That's how their hand is. You can't see their hand, their fingers is made of rod. It's difficult for you to open it and bring something out of it. They are stingy people, miserly people. These are people who don't want anything to do with Valentine. They don't want to spend a penny. So whenever it starts getting to Valentine, they start quarreling with their partners. They start quarreling with their wives or their husbands. And for that reason, they don't want to hear Valentine. No, we don't want anything to do with Valentine. Now, that is the reason why some people do not want anything to do with Valentine. Now, the last reason why people would rather avoid Valentine's Day celebration is because of the stress. It is just plain stressful, very, very stressful. They don't want anything to do with it at all. Like, they don't want anything to do with Valentine. It is so, so stressful. The gifts, the planning, the booking of the restaurant, the emotional stress, the expectations, the comparison, everything about it is too much for them. The buzz on the radio, buzz on the TV, people trying to sell you something that you don't need. It is crazy. And some people don't want that stress. So you know what they do? They just tune off. They just tune off completely. Whatever you're saying about Valentine, they don't want it. So as far as they're concerned, just scrap Valentine from our programs. Let it just be killed. We don't need it anymore. They are willing to organize a protest, remove Valentine, kill Valentine today. We don't want it. But I don't blame them, because of all of these things that we enumerated, which you can imagine is enough to cause stress for someone. People do not want to celebrate Valentine's Day. There may be some other reasons why people do not want to celebrate Valentine's Day, and you know about it. Please, if you do, kindly write us. Okay, I have someone call. Okay, they're not calling into the program. I'll call them back. Let me just tell them I'll call them back later. All right. So please help us spread this video like you've done in the past. And in about 35 minutes, we're gonna go live again, and we're gonna talk a lot of there's so many issues that are going on, and we're gonna talk about it, how people are doing some things they shouldn't be doing, what couples are supposed to be doing in secret. They come and do it and record themselves and post it online. Talking about some Nigerian musicians right now. It is what is trending. I'll be talking about it shortly after this program on our next segment, which we'll be talking about looking at Nigeria, looking at Africa, looking at politics, looking at what terrorists are doing. So many things. It's loaded. It's loaded. The things we're going to be talking about, it is loaded. So make sure you do not miss it. And in a couple of days, we're going to be talking to you guys about this Tinder swindler movie that is on Netflix. It's hot everywhere. We already watched the movie. We are gonna talk about it. Chris Nwogo says many shy away from this day because it's expensive. Yes, my brother, it is really expensive. We talked about that. That was one of the reasons that we gave why people don't want anything to do with Valentine, because it is expensive. That's the fourth reason we talked about. But thank you so much for your contribution. Guys, that's what we have for you today. On behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who assists us in this channel, my name is Dr. Chidi. I'll see you guys shortly in the next video. Bye-bye.